Well, we can now speak to Vessela Tcherneva. She is a Programmes Director in the Sofia office for the European Council on Foreign Relations. Welcome to the programme. How is this going to affect geopolitics?
There might be a very big answer to this very soon. More and more European leaders are talking about war. It sounds to me very similar to what we have been hearing after 9/11, if you remember. And if this is the case, we might expect a big call for more action in the Middle East in the next couple of days.
There might be action in the Middle East, but what is Europe going to do in order to strengthen its border controls and make its citizens feel safe?
Europe will have to probably go back to national borders more than give a Schengen answer to this, at least for the first couple of weeks, to regroup and find a common European answer. But I think in parallel to this, there will be definitely a foreign policy aspect, a joint European plan for a more European role in the Middle East, where probably there will be a stronger cooperation with Turkey and others.
If we look back historically at France, it's had a number of terror tragedies since March 2012. Why do you think France is so vulnerable?
France has a very large Muslim community. Its level of integration in different parts of the French society is not optimal, and this is obviously one part of this. But also France is seen as kind of the embodiment of everything European, a very liberal place, very free, accessible, very touristy place. Obviously, an act of terror there is an act of terror against the very way European way of life should look like, and the very way Europe would like to be and to continue to be. So the European response to this will have to be also in the realm of what is that we stand for, and not go to the extreme of the security state that some right now might want to see.
Now, you said France has a very large Muslim population. We must remind viewers that, of course, these are militants. They've been radicalized and they don't speak for practicing Muslims who follow Islam. Are you concerned that there will be a rise in Islamophobic attacks now?
It's not impossible. We have seen European populist parties on the rise for the last months, also through the migration crisis. And I think part of the response to the attack in Paris will be a very difficult debate in Europe on the refugee crisis and how to cope with this.
Okay.
It's very much possible that Europe will close down for refugees much more than we anticipated.
Vessela Tcherneva, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You are watching TRT World. The news continues at the top of the hour with Andrea Sankey.